So this is really cool. We're in a basement in California.
Yes.
Which doesn't ever happen.
Yeah. This
Super
is
cool / creepy, awesome all at the same time.
Yeah, it's definitely a very strange little room. I mean, all of it's kind of jimmied together. It's not really anything that's high quality. So it's interesting. It's kind of more, much more broody in this area. But you can actually really get your body into
Like get lost in
the
it.
paintings. Yeah, normal. You know, upstairs is more smaller spaces and much more finer stuff, and then here is more expressive, a little bit more explosive. So
yeah, totally see that. I love this.
There's a little bit of an issue, and then I built these down here. So now it's going to be a little bit of an issue trying to get these out. But I really needed to start some paintings when I first moved in here. I didn't even think about it. I just built these and I started painting. And
yeah,
I'm sure I'll get them out. I'll figure it out. But here I experiment a lot more with like wet paints.
Okay.
I water down my paints, and I do a lot of gestural movements and a lot of throwing, a lot of finger painting type stuff down here. So it's kind of like the start of all of my paintings start in like these chaotic episodes where I really don't have to focus too much on what it is that I'm painting, focus more on the process of painting, allowing myself to deal with whatever it is that I'm dealing with at the time. A lot of it is creative therapy in which I'm able to release energy, you know, in a creative way. And then once the painting starts to take shape, starts to develop, starts to become itself, my paintings never really end up where they ever are meant to end up. It's because I let them dictate in a sense. Like I let them, I let the materials do what the materials are going to do. When I get upstairs after all of this has gotten out, then I can actually be a lot more in control or in command of what materials I'm using at that time. So I have kind of a good balance going right now. But I definitely do like this space. It's pretty fun.
That's awesome.
With the concept behind MAD, it identifies very deeply with my process, and my process being that a major part of making art is therapeutic, and it's in you do it so that you can maintain, or you do it so that you can grow, or you make art so that you can understand, or so that you can get by or move on or get over, or whatever the need. And MAD provides that outlet for individuals to experience art making in a sense of therapy. So
and no limits.
And
no apply it as you.
And no limits. Yeah, I mean, art. What I love about art, in particular painting, is that there's no rules to paint. I mean, it's like
life. It gets messy.
Yeah, it's just there. I mean,
is.
You have paint, and you can do what you want with it. And the image or the finished product is not necessarily the most important thing. The most important thing is actually getting the paint and doing something with it on the canvas.
Doing something about it.
Yeah, so Matt is definitely, I guess, a supporter of that type of mentality where, you know, I mean, it's allows people the opportunity to be mad, even if it is for 20 minutes of their day. But like episodes like that are definitely necessary. Otherwise, people kind of do go insane. So
life isn't always clean.
Yeah, it is definitely not. So I think that's what's really cool about it. And
I also feel like you have such a purpose of offering, because I can see how much art has done for you personally, just in your art, in the way it's a process for you. It's bigger than just sitting down, and it's such a big process. It's a big part of who you are.
Right.
And I love how you use the MAD make a difference. And I feel like your purpose is coming through in sharing that with the community that probably really could use it.
Yeah, a way that I can get involved with the community at this particular juncture in my career is to have the art shows, exposing people who aren't exposed to it.
Right.
You know, so that's something that definitely is good for MAD. It's good for the community, and it's just MAD is like a blank canvas that allows the artist to do whatever they want with it, as long as you're reaching out. You know.
Right. And finding the purpose of why. I feel that's where the longevity and the purpose and the passion comes in, and that's when it makes it so much bigger.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Like we said, life is messy, and people need that outlet.
It's a monotonous life, and you can tell that it's eating away.
Yes.
But they need some kind of outlet, and I think painting is the simplest thing for anybody to do. I mean, as far as making an image, or throwing it.
And there's no rules. They can't do it wrong, and they have no excuses anymore.
Right.
So I like that.
Right. I've been making art nonstop, and I find a place to make it, and I just make it work. And
right. You found out why you make it. You found your process.
Yeah.
And then you found your people.
Yeah.
So I think you.
I think we're definitely on the right track. Yeah.
Right.
So, cool.
Awesome. Well, it was nice meeting with you.
Very nice talking to you.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh yeah.
So much with us.
Thanks for being interested in the process.